welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Minnesota Vikings and our home team. On the visiting sideline, there is the Vikings head coach. His guys losers a week ago trying to get back into the win column here. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. It certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 18 yards on the pickup there. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's a first carry for their running back. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings.
It's 4th down.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
You look back at last week's film, Mike, and the reality is if he protects the ball a little bit better, they probably win that game. So it's that very delicate balance between, yeah, we love the touchdown passes. We love the ability to push the ball downfield through the air, but it can't come at the expense of giving the ball to our opponent with extra possession. So he's got to find that balance in his mind when it's time to attack. And when it's time to just make the smart play, just take the easy ball.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's complete. He's got it to Lundy. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down. Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it, didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They get 15 on that game. And that will be a first down. They'll stay on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 41, here's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll edge forward for maybe a yard. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. Now this time they'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
He'll drop to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's into the end zone. Savion Williams. Touchdown, Brooklyn. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Team 7, visitors nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
He'll look to throw. And over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Pickup. 1st down, Vikings.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 50-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. He'll complete that to his fullback. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Throw across his body is complete. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
1st down. A gain of 5. And the Vikings 1st down.
They'll look to throw yet again. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 37.
Back to the air one more time. That's down the field for Lamb. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 28 yards.
In motion, Lamb. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
They bring the tight end in motion. comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's complete on the tight end screen. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Cyber's extra point is true. The Vikings will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First down and 10.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
At the 27-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. All even on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get this one out to his fullback. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That is the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up 4th down. On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Vikings offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. They'll begin here on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Here's their punter now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. He's got his man, Max Putin. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play there. It's a gain of 34.
Yo.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Go ahead, Williams.
Touchdown, Brooklyn. Had his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
Makes the score our home team 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to take over once more. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Now a give on the ground. Ooh. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
And the Vikings 1st down. A 28-yard gain. 1st down, Minnesota.
And down quickly to Mitchell.
Yeah, I'm super summing it. I ain't feel like playing it. I tried hitting him twice, see if he could play.
Here's 2nd down and 6.
So I tried hitting him twice, see if he could play the ball or something, but he didn't respond. So I know that he was saying he might be able to play today, but he didn't confirm whether or not that was actually true. But at least this way. Huh? Word. At least this way, I don't got to play tomorrow.
And it'll be 2nd down.
This shit is mad interesting, though.
The motion man here is Mitchell.
Oh, nah, I'm just watching.
Here once more on 2nd down. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd down, they need 5.
That's safety. Fucking problem. When we get crossed back, boy, this defense looks sick.
He's got his man right side. It's complete. 17 yards on that connection. 1st down, Minnesota.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate.
Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Shit, they picking plays that he would pick, though.
Greg and I continue
He's not throwing it quite as much, but they did some double pass shit, and they scored off that
They'll
shit.
send the receiver in motion to the left. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. They'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. That one broken up in the end zone, and it's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's
Good fucking breakup, 21.
Austin Seibert now to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Seibert's kick is good. And the Vikings are back within 4 at 14-10.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 11. And a Brooklyn 1st down.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is taken in left side by Thornton. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Out of bounds at the 48-yard line. A gain of 9.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Ryan Brzee into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. 3rd and 6. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Brooklyn 1st down.
And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
Out of bounds at the 37.
He'll drop to throw.
It's a gain of 7.
That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the 1st down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab. Back to throw. That'll be caught along the sideline. Good work there.
He attacking the fuck out that side. Shit.
He'll look to throw.
Again. And it was open.
Knew what was going on. That's incomplete. It's 3rd and 4.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Again, he attacked that side.
So Williams, he's got it. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He keeps it himself.
Hey.
Touchdown, Brooklyn. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they
Shit, I wish I could figure out a fucking run like that.
scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Makes the score 14-21. Visitors 10.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the 3. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22.
Yeah, man, a little 15-minute break. Some shit be like them little paper cups of water with the spike at the bottom.
Roads here. They're down 21-10 to 10 in this one as they come up on a first down.
Word up.
Right away, they'll set up to throw.
All right, bro. You too.
Every time you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Look at the 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
At the 38-yard line.
He'll turn and hand this one off. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Handoff here, up the middle. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now they'll run on the draw. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
1 yard gain.
So, just across the midfield stripe. Here's second and 9.
49-yard line.
And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
Marquise Bell on the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 9.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will score again. Savion Williams. Touchdown, Brooklyn. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
The extra point is good. And his guys will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Vikings offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on first and 10. Now a give up the middle, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. Try again, it's second and 10.
At the 26-yard line.
Now he'll just pitch this one out there. Third and 10. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. midfield.
Gain of 25 yards.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down.
He gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5.
The motion man here is Mitchell. Now a handoff, running right. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
gain of 19 yards. First down, Minnesota.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
First down.
They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
A loss of 2.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now, it's 3rd and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Austin Seibert now for this field goal try. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
2nd and inches.
It's on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and less than a yard.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They get 14 on that hookup. That's enough for a first down.
And a Brooklyn. First down.
Really nice play call there by the offensive coordinator. You kind of use your tendencies against the defense. They're thinking run in this down and distance, and ultimately you use it to your advantage. Play action pass to the tight end, and you keep the drive alive.
Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run on 2nd down, and they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 12, and that will be a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Now this time they'll look to throw. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Second and 2 at the 14-yard line.
They'll come to the line now on second and 2. On the ground they go. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here's a run. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On second and goal, they'll give him another shot. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
No gain on the play.
I typically like to see the play-action pass on the early downs, Mike. Now they find themselves on third down. The defense is more prepared for the pass. They get stopped twice with the run. Do they go back to it a third time and take their chances?
And once again, nothing there. Stopped short with no gain. Now, fourth and goal.
No gain on the play.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against a wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a fourth and goal try.
They'll try and run for it. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Brooklyn. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The extra point is good, and his guys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. CeeDee Lamb there to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 39-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the left side. That's caught by Mitchell. And And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first
And
down.
the Vikings, first down.
Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
Blitz
second
coming.
and
He'll
9.
throw it. Quick throw, taken in.
The pass,
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
And the Vikings, first down.
Run a little inside draw with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Going to get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
Brings up second and 9.
Quick throw here is complete. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
7-yard gain.
And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
A gain of 7.
Now they'll set up to throw. Throw over the middle, looked in by Mitchell. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
7. Brings up second and 3.
Here comes the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's third down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. Again, they'll try to power forward with their fullback.
The ball carried by
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
He'll drop to throw.
9-yard line.
Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Throwing here on 3rd and goal.
The pass.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points, kind of feel like a letdown. So they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. And that is caught. He fought through the contact for the touchdown. There is a marker down, but that may be on the defense.
Pass interference. Defense.
The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll drop to throw. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Our home team 35. Visitors 21.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. They'll stick with him again. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
No gain on
The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. That one is good. And his guys add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Vikings offense ready to take over once again. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
They'll look to throw. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Caught by number 11. 10 yards on the pickup.
He'll get up and clock it, and does it with just a little over 40 seconds to play. They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. And a nice job. They pick it up. 1st down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10.
Back to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. So the fans going to head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night, everybody.